when you go to campus, the only people that are hyper is first years.
Very hyper.
Very hyper.
How do you manage the pressure on campus?
Mindset. As moments you just say, Charlie, I'm not going to be pressured. It's there. It sticks.
Has being in the university changed how you see life in general?
A lot. That's why God made the world balance, you know. That's why we are not all rich. We need a security man to be able to protect our homes for us. University is not like how you see it. University is fighting for your own life.
The very first day you entered the four corners of KNUST,
Yeah.
what was your first reaction?
My first profit was 50 cedis. If you know the joy that me and my sister gave high five, will you get 50 cedis as your profit?
And you didn't start with any money?
Of course,
or any
not.
capital?
Not at all.
University of Life podcast.
Hi students of greatness, welcome to yet another powerful edition on University of Life podcast. I'm here with a young Ghanaian. She is a level 100 student of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. She has chosen resilience over validation. Today, I have a singular honor to introduce you to Selina Elorm Anku on University of Life podcast. You're welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel to be here today?
Can't talk much, but yeah.
The first day that I met you, you were just passing by.
Yeah.
And I called you.
Yeah, I remember.
What was running through your mind?
Hey, of course. I'm sure most Ghanaian girls would be like, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But we don't judge things just instantly like that. Yes. So I was like, let me just go and listen to what he has to say.
Wow.
Yes.
Born and raised in Kumasi, but then you are an Ewe by tribe.
Yes.
How do we say welcome in Ewe?
Weasel.
Weasel.
Yes.
Wow. How did it feel growing up from a different cultural background?
You know, I won't lie. Being in Volta region is one of the most beautiful places that I can boldly say, because they have this kind of serene environment. Most of the times, my mom always let us go and visit there, and I encourage parents to also let them to also take their wards to their various regions to know how it is. So, being Ashanti region specifically, it's a nice experience though, yes,
Okay.
because of civilization, in terms of quality education, the level of training is very good in Ashanti region.
I see.
But the only thing I like about my region is that love. They are always ready to welcome anybody that is around. They never underestimate anybody when they come to their place. So if I take my place and here, I would say in terms of joy, I'll find it in my region. But in terms of civilization, I'll choose here.
Tell us about your upbringing, growing up. What were some of the values you grew up to know, and how strong were they?
I'm sure every child, they had a father and a mother, yes. But along the line, I lost one. But I was all okay. My mom was very supportive, yes. You see, single parenting is not easy. Let me put it that way. Mm-hmm. But you also have to also understand your single parents too as well. So growing up, if you don't always have your parents at the spot, don't judge them. Be always encouraged. But one thing I always tell myself is that my mom really did well, because she taught me how to always take decisions. The last time she told me that, Selina, Mika, I don't even want you to be close. I want you to be far so that you will understand how life is.
Wow.
So my mom really taught me how to take decisions. She made life pass through me, let me put it that
I
way,
see.
to understand the phases of life. So,
Wow.
yeah, so the advices that you need, if you don't get it, what will you do? You don't need to disappoint family as well. So it's about a little bit of parenting, a little bit of training from life, then also a little bit of advice from siblings. That's how it was.
You see young children who come from a home where both parents are alive, they have a lot of advantages as compared to your story. How did you handle that?
In terms of it all, it was not easy. It's the mindset. Let me put it that way. I forgot when we were discussing, I was saying encouragement from siblings.
Okay.
So sometimes you sit down, you sit down with your siblings and you be like, it doesn't matter. That's how it is. But what should we do? Should we still say that because I don't have my other parents around, I shouldn't move on with what life say? Whatever people will do, we shouldn't care about it. We should just focus on where we want to be in future. Study hard, do the right thing, make our mom proud of us, doing the right thing at the right time, never disappointing our mom. So I will not say that it got to us, but we make sure that we solve it at that particular point,
Wow.
not to get into the root of us. That's what we always do. Like, we don't want it to drain our spirits, because comparison is no good. The moments that I'll feel like I'm sad, I'll go to my sister and we talk about, she'll tell you that forget about it. Because that's not the energy you need in life.
Sure.
So you just have to forget about it. You move on. If they have the best parents, I also have a mom. She takes care of me. So what else then? Yes. So we don't make it get to us. We shake it off, then we move.
Wow. A lot of people grow up with big dreams
Yeah.
and visions and aspirations. Big dreams. But
Yeah.
situations in life can either deny or delay it. As a young girl growing up, what did you dream of becoming? And is life going the way you imagined?
You know, let me say this thing, okay? Your ways are not your own ways, okay? God has his own plan for you. Shall I say worldly people, like people who are rich, that when you plan something,
Okay.
you are able to reach there. But me, I would say that my life was always about God. That's what my mom trained her children. She told us that every step of your life, put God first. So when I completed SS, we talked about, I didn't know which school I was going, but he ended me up in the school that he wanted me to be in. So I had a lot of plans, yes. But as I sit right now, I'm not at that point, the kind of roots, the kind of path that I was always dreaming about. No, not at all. So yeah.
Can I push you a little bit?
Sure.
What dream was it?
Okay, I wanted to be a lawyer. Yes.
Okay.
I really like defending a lot for people's rights. For what they need, like what belongs to them. I really like defending for people a lot. My mom will always say that you like defending your sister. Oh, yes, but here we are. So yes.
Wow. But I want to tell you something. The pathway to success, to achieving our dream, is not one way.
Yeah.
Sometimes God will direct you in a different path, but it will lure you back to what you believe in. So it doesn't even matter what you find yourself doing now. But I believe that the only limit is your mind.
Yeah.
You just have to believe in it. And I'm sure definitely one day you are going to achieve the Lord dream.
Amen. Yes.
Now let's look at your background. We are about to look into the university life and then your side hustle. How has your background, where you are coming from, influenced you positively?
What I can only say is that life and my mom's training has made me tough.
Okay.
That anything that comes to me, I'm ready for it. That's what I've been taught up to do. When I went to SHS, my mom made a statement that she's really proud that even though she couldn't always come and visit me, but at the end I sailed through and I didn't sway my life on campus. And I'm also proud that she made that statement because I was always desiring that my mom would say something positive about me. So when she said that, and I knew that yes, I'm on the right track, I believe that whatever I learned in my formal school, I have grown a lot. And somebody would think that traveling from somewhere to a school and also studying hard, taking leadership in school is not a training. I'm telling you, it's a big training. As for me, it has really taught me a lot that if you don't get the people that you love the most around you, you can still reach there.
Wow.
So when you are sitting in your own comfort zone, you imagine them, then you know that I have somebody behind there that is looking up to me. So if they are not even there with me, I'll make them proud.
Selina, a lot of people grow up without discovering who they really are. So wherever the wind blows, they go that direction.
Yeah.
One mentor told me that a life without purpose is more dangerous than death.
Yeah.
And as a human, make sure you die empty. But a lot of people die without fulfilling their true purpose in life.
Yeah.
Growing up, at what stage did you discover who you really are and your purpose in life?
The training that I got from 3 years in my SS was something that made me discover myself. That the training that my mom is putting me through is that she wants me to be an independent woman.
Wow.
So the training that my mom gave me from SS till now, I have always it has always been my dream that, and my purpose in life, that I should make her proud, be independent, to be able to support her, even though she didn't have that kind of support when we were little. So I found my purpose when I was in SS. Then I knew where I was going in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the greatest of advice you've received in life that has transformed who you are today?
My sister always say, never compare yourself
with others.
Yeah, it will drain you a lot. And it's true. Very true.
Never compare yourself
Never,
with others.
Ever. Even if you don't have it, or never compare to the rich, poor, anything. Don't. Yeah.
What are your values? What are the principles that you hold on to as a young Ghanaian?
The things is to protect your dignity.
Okay.
Yes, it's very key to me. I really hold on to my dignity a lot.
Wow.
Because whatever that I am, I believe that it will come back to me. That's the reason why wherever I go, I want to carry myself very well. So my core values is dignity, discipline, keeping a good relationship with God, and keeping my mind focused to my goal. Yeah.
Now let's zoom our conversation to life on campus, university.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't get the chance to go to university, and they feel like the world is over for them.
Yeah.
In few words, what advice will you give to someone watching you who, due to circumstance, wasn't able to go to university?
I want to just tell them that they shouldn't feel pressured. the university that we all see, when you complete, you need to work right.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be pressured. If you didn't go to school this year or you have never gone to school before, what I'll just tell you is that use that opportunity to learn something new.
Wow.
I met one person on campus. I thought she just completed school right after she left SS, but she came back to school after 8 solid years.
Wow.
So, and now she's doing a side hustle in school. She's selling pastries, fresh yogurts, and she's also gaining her money too as well. Nothing is there. It's just you're going to just study, but focus on yourself that I'm going to do something with myself, find a side hustle to do, and when I'm done, I'll come back to school, then I sell it through. Yeah.
Life in university is a whole new experience.
Yeah.
The very first day you entered campus, the four corners of KNUST,
Yeah.
what was running through your mind? What was your first reaction?
I won't lie, KNUST is a very nice place, yes. And I'm thankful to God that I am in one of the best university in Africa. It was mind blowing. I never knew I could reach there, I tell you, But I'm happy that I made my mom proud, number one, yes. That her daughter is also at KNUST, of course. And it was a fulfillment, yes. Yes, it was a very great fulfillment, which other people would love to get, but they didn't get. Yeah.
What was the best experience you had on the first day?
On campus?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, of course, you're in Teku.
I know, right?
The atmosphere and the breeze, Christ, thank you.
Wow.
It was nice. Like, people come for far places to just come and look at KNUST, but I'm just there. I'm walking around the campus with nice breeze. It was a very beautiful experience there. Yeah.
What shocked you the most on campus?
I'm just a fresher, by the way. I've not seen anything yet on the campus, but the only thing I can only say is that there's more into it in tech. Yes, I won't lie to you. Influence is really high. Yeah, because people who are not who they are will just be like, I'm there, just doing their hair, wearing fancy clothes as if they are from big families, but they are not. So it was something that really sparked my attention on campus, that everybody wants to look like, yes, I'm there, Sam. But I've not seen the real deal of what students really do that I'm really expecting to see more.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You made a very important point about life people live on campus, trying to be who they are not, just to seek validation or to impress people.
Yeah.
It's a campus thing.
Yes.
Going through school from SHS, you find out people live a certain life, and that is not who they really are. University is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's so big on university.
Of course. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to ask you how you manage the school pressure, because you said your mom, is doing her best with a little resource just to make sure that you go through the whole education successfully. How do you manage the pressure on campus?
Mindset.
It's a mindset thing.
Mindset. The moment, the mind, as moments you just say, Charlie, I'm not going to be pressured. It's there. It sticks.
Wow.
As long as you pass left, somebody tells you this, you told yourself, no pressure. What also helped me when I was done writing my WASI, I was also contemplating. I was asking myself, how will I be able to manage myself on campus? I think it's one thing that as you complete school, you should really think about it, because it's a whole different world altogether. So I asked my sister about it, that you have gone through university. How do you see it?
Okay.
And she told me that is when you start first year, you want to try everything. That one day is true. But when you continue, when you reach level 200, 300, you see that all of those things are just unnecessary things.
Wow.
And when she told me, then I just sat down and I asked myself, then let's start the unnecessary things from first year then.
Wow.
Because if it's unnecessary second year, third year, and it's true, when you go to campus, the only people that are hyper is first years.
It's true.
When you go
Very hyper.
very hyper, the fourth years will be like, oh wait dear, it will see your eyes stop.
Sure.
And I've been interacting with people from various university, and that's the only statement that we say. When you reach to second year, third year, fourth year, you see like all those things are not important. The only relevant thing is education.
Wow.
And just being decent on campus. So then I was like, if it's going to be that way, then we shouldn't be pressured first year, then be decent, steady, do what is needful of us. When it's time to enjoy, you enjoy, then you move. So that was it. Mindset.
Has being in the university changed how you see life in general?
Yeah, a lot. You see, when you leave your own comfort zone and you go to university, you think you are living soft life. Of course.
Yeah.
You see, but when you go out of school and you come and stay with your parents, you experience what life is about. University, people are going through a lot. If you don't have interactions with people, you will not know that university is not like how you see it. University is fighting for your own life. And some of them too are even their own parents. They don't have anybody to take care of them own self.
Wow.
But people think university is easy. It's not. It is you and how you be able to reach your destination in life. So university is about yourself and how to make it.
Wow. Now let's drive our attention back to the elephant in the room. The side business. What you decided to do for yourself just to help your education. What motivated you? Where was the motivation coming from?
The motivation started from a statement my mom did.
Okay. Which is?
It's not every time that you get what you need.
Okay.
Me too, what I want to get what I need. Okay.
Sure.
That's when the motivation all started from. The statement she made. So I was like, okay, she's going to provide me everything, but it's not everything that I want I'll get. Okay, fine. Then I also want what I want.
That is a very deep statement, though.
Yes.
From your mom.
Yes, very. You know, people think that, okay, I can't talk for everyone, but I'm talking for myself. Because if you don't get what you want, I'm telling you, you go wayward.
Wow.
Yes. And girls too, our needs are a lot than guys. So I decided that I have to do something for my own self, because it was always my dream to be independent. And I stick to that. I really wanted to be independent. So nothing really wanted to change my mind about that. So I just sat down and I was like, I want to do something. I wanted to start a business, but I didn't know what to start with. So what came in mind was selling clothes. That was what was on the market. But I came to realize that everybody is selling clothes. And one friend of mine was selling bags. And he told me that it's a nice business. I can try it out. And as for me, anything that will fetch me money, positively.
And legally.
Yes.
You are in.
I am in. Whatever that will do that will help me to get money to sustain myself, I am ever ready for it.
Wow.
Yes.
So the motivation, apart from the quote from your mom, you also wanted to be independent.
Yes.
At the same time, a friend pushed you into the idea
Yes.
of selling bags.
Yeah.
How do you balance school life with a side hustle?
That is a very difficult question, but it's not easy. As a fresher, it's not easy at all because you need to know how to be stable on campus. Then you'll be able to sell and your academic life as well because the studies is 90% students and 10% the lecturers. So it's not easy at all. So it was step by step. Let me put it that way. You have to take it slowly, one at a time. Then you'll be able to see through for first year. Because first year, you have to just know the environment before you can settle more second year.
A lot of students who want to do side hustles or side businesses.
Yes.
One of the popular things you hear them say is that I don't have capital.
It's true.
How did you maneuver your way through getting a capital to start this side business?
That question is going to pop in your mind for sure. So when I was having the interaction with my friend, he was like, it's not necessarily every time you need a capital.
Okay.
So you are trying to say if you don't have capital, you're not going to do anything. That's what you also ask yourself, that question. So if I don't have a capital, I'm not going to do anything. So the idea just came that if one person wants to purchase a shoe, you give me the money, then I'll pay. Then I'll add my profit to it. Then I take my profit out of it. So in this case, there's no capital raising, right? So it means you are getting your benefit out of it. You are not going to lose anything.
So you started with affiliate marketing?
Yes, I started
How
with that.
did you go about it? For the purpose of our audience who want to learn your approach, how did you go about it?
The idea. One thing you have to do as somebody who wants to be a business owner or something is that you must be a curious person and ask a lot of questions.
Wow.
So, people will not always want to share their ideas with you. Let me tell you the fact.
That's true. Especially in our part of the world.
Of course, everybody
wants to gatekeep.
But in interactions, maneuver your way and ask questions.
Wow.
Yes. So I asked questions about it. I was like, hey, in a jovial way, hey, Charlie, I don't have capital. Or say, oh, Charlie, don't worry about it. Just like that.
Wow.
And I just make the person feel lively around you to tell you. So he told me about it and I was like, okay, that's a nice idea. Then I told myself I'm going to try. I kept my faith really alive. Wow. The moment he just said it, I screenshotted all the person's bags. He didn't even send it to me. Wow. And I posted, even I don't have the shoe with me. Faith. Yeah.
That is faith.
Yes. I really meant what I was going for. Yes. I really meant it. So nothing, when I got that idea, I grabbed it. I didn't even wait for the person to send me some of the sample of the shoes. I just screenshotted it from the person's Snapchat. Even I was not good in social media as well. But in this life, there's nothing not like not trying. Just try it out. I was not good in social media and other things. So I was like, I'm going to try. And it went back in questions again. I went out and asked, how can I be stable on social media to get business? And I also got people who exposed me and how to do it. And I did it.
Okay, so now you have a supplier you work with. You have a manufacturer.
Yes.
How was the whole conversation like? The first day you interacted with the manufacturer of the bags. How was it?
It's very interesting that the person that introduced me to it was a very friendly person.
Wow.
So he made it so easy. And even the manager can even call me and advise me.
Wow.
That kind of bond is very key. Working with somebody that can even call you and advise you. Anytime you're ready, he's even there to supply for you. Even though I'm not stable, he's always ready to help me.
For people on campus who know you, but they don't know the name of your business, what is the name of your brand?
So I had to think about branding of my business and also how to make people know me, because I'm not that loud on social media. So it was all something new to me.
Wow.
So how to make my business loud for those who are not that loud and they also want to be in business too. I know that they'll be like, how will I do it? It was also my question. I was like, how will I do it? How will I get a brand name? How will I get somebody to support me and everything? So I also had people who was ready to also support me. So I came about, people like calling me Sel. So I was called Selina. People were like, Sel. So I was like, okay, Sel is a nice name.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, then let's do it Sel Collections.
Wow.
Yes. So along the line, if it grows, then I'll make it a shop that is for everything, girls, boys, children, everything. And maybe if other plans come up, then I'll do something else with it.
Do you remember your first profit?
Yes. My first profit was 50 cedis. Somebody will laugh, but if you know the joy that me and my sister gave high five, will you get 50 cedis as your profit?
Wow. How was the whole feeling? The first profit on the first sale?
It was a fulfillment.
Wow.
Because I could see that.
And you didn't start with any money?
Of course.
Or any capital?
Not at all.
Just by posting the products on your WhatsApp?
Yes.
Wow.
It was joy. My sister was like, wow, whatever you were thinking about, you are trying to make it come reality. And I was like, when I sat down and I was even looking at the 50 cedis, I was like, hey, it's not easy, but like, what was in my mind, I really wanted it to come alive. So I was really proud of myself. And I was also thankful to God for the strength as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Picture your business right now. I want imagination and thoughts, right? It's very powerful.
Yeah.
In our subconscious mind, we need imaginations. If you're able to put in the work to make this business stand out, how do you see yourself in the next 5 years with this business?
That was also a question that came in mind. I'm sure somebody will be like, I'm going to be the richest person. No, that was not what came in mind. You know, I asked myself, I just sat down and I was asking myself that, so if maybe I'm selling the shoes and I complete school, the next thing is I'm looking for a job, right? And when you are growing to the youth, you're not with the youth. So what happens to the business?
Okay.
That came in mind. And I was asking myself that, though I'm selling bags, but I have to have a plan B. Because it's not only bags that is going to sustain me. That's the reason why when you go to your workplaces, we have people selling official dresses.
Sure.
So it means plans will change for sure.
Plans will change. Has there ever been a feeling of embarrassment while going about selling, or any form of fear of rejection? Has there ever been any experience like that? Can you share with us? Because a lot of people want to step out and sell while they are in school, but there's this fear of rejection, there's this anxiety, there's this fear of embarrassment and discouragement. How do you go about it?
When I was selling this bag, somebody came to tell me that there's a perception about bags.
Okay.
I was like, what perception about shoe? Everybody wears it. And they said some people, quote unquote, that some people specifically wear that shoes.
Okay.
It put some fear in me because I really respect God. So I was like, hey, God, a business that I'm starting to do and somebody is saying that it's against you.
Wow.
Should I stop or what? So that was what was in my mind.
Wow.
Sometimes when you are going somewhere in life, people come to cross your path. That's so true. That you will not reach your goal.
That's true.
So I sat down and said that though you might be right, but I also think that it's not also wrong before God, because as long as you are doing something and as long as God has made me get 50 CDs, then I'm going on the right track. So yes, I had discouragements too as well.
I see. Selina,
Yeah.
do you believe that education is the key to success?
Yeah. I'm not going to say no. Yes, it's very important. Though informal education is important, but formal education is also very important. So informal education is just the side hustle and other things. But formal education is here. I am sitting here to also talk to people. It's very key. So nobody should undermine formal education.
Right. When we talk about success, we all have our definition for it.
Yes.
But then, there is a society definition for success, right?
Yeah.
In your opinion, what does success mean to you right now? Not society's perspective, your own perspective.
Success is, even putting joy on your family's face is success. So little that you do to put smiles on people's faces is success. So success is not something that you have to put so much hard work. Success is the little things that you do to put smiles in people's life and to change your own life as well. That is success for me.
That is a great thought.
Of course, yes. We have done so many things, but we think that it's irrelevant. But they are all relevant. The little that is the reason why God still loves Ghana. The little that we do is a success to Him. Like this free SHS that is impacting a lot of life. It's a success in some people's life, right?
Wow.
So success is not about money. It's putting smiles on people's face and changing the world. That's success.
Wow. I know you would want people to support you.
Yeah.
How do you want them to do it?
I'm sure if you are given this opportunity, you say what you want to say.
Sure.
But what I'll just say is that genuine support.
Okay.
This interview is not a coincidence, but it's just an opportunity that maybe that wants to open a way out. But what I will just say is the little support you give to me to push me, I'm really grateful. Yeah.
What legacy is Selina going to leave behind?
Wow. I really have great thoughts, It was also part of my dream when I was in SS.
Wow.
Yeah. I think when I was in Form 2, I was like, God, I want to be the next Otunfo.
Okay.
So that my children too enjoy.
Wow.
Yes. I also want them to enjoy what I couldn't enjoy. So the legacy that I want to leave behind is what generations will enjoy. That's what I want to leave behind.
Wow. When you walked in, we were talking about your vision to establish a foundation.
Yeah. The foundation was to impact life.
Okay.
And to change the world as well.
Wow.
So I wanted to leave footprint to support young people that they shouldn't be discouraged about what they do, but they should rather know that any background that they are coming from, they can make it. That's why God made the world balance, you know. That's why we are not all rich. We need a security man to be able to protect our homes for us. So if all of us were rich, how will you get a security man? If all of us were rich, how will you get food vendors, cocoa seller, water seller? You get me, right?
If all of us were rich, who are those going to obey the
Yes.
rules? Who are those going to work for employers?
Yes.
If we all had cars,
imagine how life would be. Somebody will say, do you know what I have?
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is life.
That's life for you. So God thought of it to make everything balanced. So if it's all balanced, it means that there's a point that the poor will be rich. So that's why God says that let the poor say, I am rich. Because you are rich, but because you want society to be balanced. That's why everything is unequal. So yeah. So everybody will get there. You see, the young people want things quick. And that is very true.
Wow.
I understand them very well because really you see people enjoying the kind of life they want and you are not in that kind of state. Depression is very high. I get it. Where you come from is important to us all.
Wow.
Where you come from will drive you. So if you know that I shouldn't be pressured, I was taught that it's a one step at a time, then you not always follow the crowd. You take one step at a time. You're not going to chase everything. Everybody's going, yay, I'm going. No. That's not how we do it.
Hi, students of greatness. I know this is something you have not thought about. Selina has just drew something out of me today. If God didn't make things balanced, how are you going to leave this world?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, this is a great narrative. And I'm very happy that you have ended the conversation with this.
Yeah.
Your final thoughts, especially for young girls out there who feel ashamed to start a small hustle. Your word of encouragement, your word of inspiration to the younger generation out there.
What I want to just tell them is that get a quiet place and think.
Come again?
Get a quiet place and think.
Okay.
Think about how life is. Think about where you want to get to. Where is your direction? Just get a quiet place and plan your own life. And when you do that, you just see a very beautiful version of your own self that you never knew.
Wow.
So get a quiet place and sit down and think about it all. You are not useless.
Wow.
Never think that I don't have anything productive inside me. You are productive. The thing is that when you make one step and you tell God that God, I have decided this, He will continue to direct your path. So if you want to start a side hustle as well too, don't hesitate. The little that you have, just start. Discouragement is something that you get along the line. The successful people always say that I had discouragement. So are you trying to say that you also want to get everything smooth? You want somebody, a rich man, to come and knock at your door? I want to help you. No. So embrace failures. Yes. Be ready to embrace the failures that you will have. And key to whatever that is in your mind. When you are in that room, it will tell you some mindsets to keep. I'm telling you.
Wow.
When you're in that secret room and you are planning your life, there are things that will just come into your mind. And those things will be your values that will be driving you in life. And it will not stop whatever that you have inside you. So whatever that you want to start is from God and is genuine. So you have to start it. Don't look down on yourself that you can't make it. You can make it. You are productive.
Wow, it's powerful. Now, I don't know, probably your mom might chance on this video. What would be a word for her?
Wow. My mom is a really strong woman, I won't lie to you. Anytime I look at her, like, very strong. It's not easy. But the only thing I want to tell my mom is that she should keep on what she's doing.
Okay.
I'm really proud of her with every step by making sure that her kids are okay, getting the good clothes, looking good. It's not easy, but what I want to say is to her is that well done. You've really done a great job that it will not be forgotten by your children. And it has really created a lot of marks on us that we will not forget, even if she's not there. And I just want to say God bless you so much, yes, for taking this huge thing, because some people can just say I'm tired.
Wow.
Because taking care of children are not easy. I felt it before. Yes, I felt it small.
Wow.
So I know how it is. Okay. So God bless her.
Right. I want to wish you all the very best in life.
Thank you.
I know that this episode has been very insightful.
Yeah.
So to our audience out there, I know you've picked a lot of lessons from Selina Elorm Anku on this episode. It's been a very amazing discussion. Your message and your comment helps the algorithm to share our videos to millions of lives. Motivate us to come out with a lot of episodes like this. Until we meet again in our next episode. Cheers to greatness.